Everyone, this is MoneyPigTrading. Today, January 26th, 2021. We're going to talk about GME episode 2. If you see how crazy the price is, after market go to $250 a share, will you go to $1,000 a share? And what about other high short interest stock like AMC BB and BB BBBY? So to begin with, I'm not and we are not the registered financial advisors. So please just take this as education purposes. If you're going to do any investment, please do your own due diligence and take your own risks. Blah, blah, blah. So just in case you're not aware of what's going on, you haven't watched the previous video that we actually deep dive into layman terms like what is short squeeze, what is gamma squeeze, and what's causing this GME to go up like 1,400% in 2021. From about $15 and today after market almost to $250 a share, which is totally insane in 3 weeks, right? So I'm going to provide the link of the first video below so you can also take a look. So today GME just pushed up another 92% during the market hours, and after market hour it just pushed up in total about 200%, killed a lot of short sellers. So what's going on? We also joined this trade just to highlight when around 10 a.m. Eastern time, we see some news that we're going to mention it. We just decided to jump into this trade, but also warn that this is a really, really risky trade. Be able to lose 100%. And that's why we're using very small size, gain about $2,000 with 300% in return, which is nice. But we actually closed it because our MoneyPig trading model suggests the price will actually get pinned around 150 and 159, but surprisingly there are some event happen after market and just push up GME like crazy. So what's going on? So there's a group called WallStreetBets on Reddit. They are a group of Generation Z and millennials, I guess, mostly. And what they do is they discuss a lot of investments, encourage each other, and now they learn this short squeeze and gamma squeeze. So they target all these high short interest stocks and buy them together and hold and cause the short sellers to squeeze, and then buy the call options and cause the gamma squeeze and creating this epic battle. So what happened next? The next is the revenge of dealers and hedge funds, Wall Street on 10 a.m. yesterday, January 25th. Last week, especially Friday, GME went crazy. So on Monday opening January 25th, GME kind of stalled there and went up again. And all of a sudden, GME pulled back together with the market, which there's no headline at all. SPY just dropped like almost 1%. In the middle of nowhere, Apple was dropped down like 3-4%. And then the price quickly recovered after hitting a VWAP lower band and recover back. And I think SPY was closed a little bit green. Yep. And the same thing, GME was like pulled down and didn't really go up much on Monday. So I actually tweeted about it on MoneyPigTrading on Twitter, saying that I think this is a revenge of Wall Street. What they do is we haven't seen that before. They pull down the price in the hope that will trigger some stop loss for some GME call options, cause them heavy damage, so that hopefully that will stop the gamma squeeze and stop the bleeding for some short sellers, hedge funds, and the dealers. So what happened next? So the WallStreetBets people just on Reddit, I just do some screenshot. They just keep saying, hold and buy even the drop. So what they did, like for example, this person said is, I sold all my stocks and owing into GME. Whatever you do not sell, hold and buy. And some people just post their gain, which is crazy. This person sounds like got into almost $800,000 worth of GME options when it was pretty cheap a few weeks ago. And because GME squeezed like this, this person, I think as of the market close today, made $3 million. And this price keep going up because this person, as I seen on forum, seems to still holding their positions or his or her position. So it's pretty insane, right? And people just over there just keep encouraging each other, like we're literally fighting against the villains of the story. This person actually said, I took my dad's life-saving YOLO into BlackBerry BB, which is also have very high short interest. I think this person like owing like $100,000 worth of BB stocks and just buy and hold. So they just don't sell, encourage each other, posting a lot of their trades to encourage each other, which is pretty crazy. And surprisingly today, at the beginning of the market, the GME doesn't really move much. And at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, January 26th, there's a surprise reinforcement coming in. There's a billionaire called Chamath. Sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. He's a former vice president of Facebook for a few years before Facebook IPO. He's also a called SPAC god. He has a really several successful SPAC. The recent one is IPOE, which is going to merge into SoFi Bank, fintech challenger bank, where fintech is really hot right now, right? So he actually just tweeted that I'm in GME as well, February 155 calls. I think he's in, I don't know, it's 50,000 contracts or 50,000 worth of stocks, options. Anyways, probably just like changes for him. So he got in, and the tweet come out, and GME just started to rise like crazy. And that's the time I was like, okay, I saw the tweet. I also got in as well. Make some decent 300% trade. And you can see what happened. This is what they do, right? So today, January 26th, we actually had several few strike price call option open. The call options on the left, put option on the right. Call options is you're bullish on the stock. You're hoping the stock underlying stock price will go up, so your call option price will go up. You will see, because this is the newly opened option contract today from the option clearing house, I believe. So there won't be any open interest. So people just keep buying these volumes. You can see this volume keep increasing. That means retails and Chamath and WallStreetBet, Gamestop just keep buying all these call options and causing the gamma squeeze and push the price even higher, which also causes a short sale to stop loss or short squeeze and further push out the price. It's like a very bullish cycle to like melt up the price. And this is crazy. I can show you like in our live video what's going on. January 25th, look at this GME 155 weekly call. Some people just loading it up. The open interest right now is 0, but you can see the volume wall just pop to 23,000. So I think what they're trying to do is do a gamma squeeze. So they're buying more and more call options in the hope that dealer will have to buy more along the stock to hedge, and that will just make the price keep pushing up further. So we'll see what happens. Oh my god, 97, 98 now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so just show you in our live chat room, like we're monitoring all time, real time as well, and you can see like that volume just increase like crazy. So, and today, because our model also suggests it's going to be pinned around 150 to 159, so we just closed our position early, expecting a pullback, or GME might be just do some stock offering and temporarily pull back the stock price. So we don't want to leave the revenue on the tables. And then a surprise reinforcement came at 4:06 p.m. Eastern time today on January 26th. Elon Musk, he actually tweeted about GameStop or GameStonk. And then what happened is GameStop closed at 150, pushed up another $100 per share to almost 248.9, and now pull back to about 219, which is total insane, right? So what is next? So today there are 71 million shares. I don't know how updated this data is, might be outdated. We pulled it from Yahoo Finance. 71 million shares of short out of about 70 million outstanding shares of GME. So still about 101.8% of short interests. And also today we noticed there are 38 million call options coming as of today. Yesterday is 40 million calls. So these numbers together should further causing the short squeeze and gamma squeeze. So we might see another round of pricing melting up. We should see what happened. And like I said, you might be noticed that I think GME is going to do stock offering soon, which they will offer the stock at a certain price, which is usually lower the market price to fund the company. Right now, if they do so, they will just clean out the debts and maybe can buy another company like EV or something, or just buy e-commerce and start to do some e-commerce. I don't know. and watch the Wall Street might fight back. There are several ways they can fight back, right? Pull down the whole market, all of a sudden, like we saw it on Monday, or what they can do, I don't know if that's legal, is I think the exchange or the option clearing house might stop providing the new strike price for call options and put options. By doing so, right, like you will just cap your options on the top, and people won't be able to keep chasing the price and causing this unlimited gamma squeeze. So yeah, if you buy the top option contracts, if that really happened, and you want to gamble this short and gamma squeeze on GME, perhaps hold your last piece of call options. I know it can be very risky. If you gap down overnight and market open, then you're going to lose a tons of money if you hold that call options overnight, right? So that's something you have to be aware of. And also, what is next? And also watch some high short interest stocks, AMC. We list short interest over there, 18%. BB, we have mentioned it. This BB BBBY has actually really high short interest, about 63%. We pull it from Yahoo Finance, so the number might be outdated as well. And you can see like BBBY, the chart here has been pushing up like crazy. Today it up about 20% in the market hours, another 20% after our market hours. BBBY all-time high, I remember correctly. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, it's about $80. So there might be a possibility that people are just doing the same short and gamma squeeze and pushing all the way back up as well. And also watch FUBO, which is online sporting bet and streaming platform. It also had really high short interest at 50%. Again, might be outdated data, but FUBO is up like crazy as well. BLNK is also up quite a bit with 24% of short interests. AMC up quite a bit after markets, so that's something definitely to watch. All-time high is like $20-30, so also definitely watch that. People might just work on something around it. Also, I didn't show the chart. JMIA, NKLA also have a high short interest. Yeah, that's pretty much high level what happened and what you might want to watch in the next episodes. We'll keep posting what's going on this really interesting and probably historical epic event. Yeah, if you like our content, don't forget to like our video, subscribe our YouTube. Check us out on MoneyPigTrading.com and our Twitter, YouTube, Instagram are all MoneyPigTrading. Thank you for watching and have